Hi, friends. There's ash on my sleeping bag. Hikers emerging from our stealthy campsite. And it's behind this girl.
Is that a ghost pepper?
Something.
I'll take it slow.
Look, we're cuddling.
I have precious cargo back there.
Oh, she called us precious.
There's a place
We
that
got
looked
some
like it had
Starbucks.
really good bagels.
Compliments of Margaret. Gave me this for, it must have been my birthday.
pictures.
I thought it was for leaving on the trail. I'm not
It's
sure,
like 2 miles.
but we
And it
got
was
the
like 4.6
sweet
stars
cream
with like
cold brews.
7 in room.
Alright, so we're in Truckee, and we're where all the little boutique shops are. Kyle, while I'm shopping, is trying to figure out where we're gonna go next, because we wanted to hike to Sierra City, which I think is like 40 miles. But once you get to Sierra City, there's no public transportation, so we'd have to rely on a hitch, and it's kind of remote. So we're trying to figure that out. Worst comes to worst, we're gonna have to skip from Truckee to where we're going next, which it sounds like is Dunsmuir, is the next place that they recommend PCT hikers skip to. And that's because of the Dixie fire. I think that fire now is like over 100 miles of skip required. Dunsmuir is at mile 1500, and we're at like 11 something, so it's quite a big skip. So we might have to come back and do that later this season. Kyle, being blissfully unaware of me. Oh, now he saw me. It's like a slide. Alright, so we're waiting for the TART, which is the, where are we? Truckee bus system that's free. I'm charging my phone at grocery outlet while sitting outside. We've decided to skip ahead to Dunsmuir, but we're trying to figure out how to do that now because there's not really a good bus system to take us up there. We have to go to Sacramento and then up to Dunsmuir, and it says it's gonna take 18 hours because there's a 7-hour, like, we'll get dropped off and then we have to wait until the bus station opens again or something, no matter what time we leave. So if we leave tomorrow morning or this evening, so we have to figure out what we're doing with that. I was feeling pretty stressed out about trying to figure out a ride, and then we just got beers and haven't figured out our ride yet.
They say like name or whatever, they can pick up a package and just my start.
Yeah. Okay, we can get it.
Everybody.
You were in South Lake?
Drive Appleby,
Yeah.
Sierra City.
That looks good on you.
It's really hot.
You should grow a mustache like that.
No, when you curl it, it goes up past.
Alright, we're at the bus station / train station. We're getting a ride to Dunsmuir. We got a ride with Briar and Casper to Sacramento from Truckee. And we got a ride from Christy from Donner Pass. Oh my gosh, I don't remember the names of all these places. So Christy, thanks for the ride from Donner Pass. You're great. We went to breakfast with her. She was so nice. And then we also got a ride from Pete. He took us from one place in Truckee to somewhere else. He was pretty awesome too. We talked to him about a bunch of stuff. So we had a good day. Didn't really do too much. I bopped around. We had a few beers. I'm really tired. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like laying on my pack. I'm not just like sitting here. Okay, we made it to Dunsmuir. It's like 5:30 and nothing's open. We're trying to figure out where to go and what to do. Trying to find a place to sleep because we just slept on the bus a little bit. All right, so we got a hotel room for tonight. Today has been, I think, the laziest day we've had on trail so far. We checked into the hotel at noon and I haven't left. I took a really long nap because we took the midnight train to anywhere but to here. Oh wait, Dunsmuir. And then we went to a diner, which they like, I don't know, it was kind of funny because we got our food and I still had like food and coffee left, and then he asked us if we needed anything else and I was like, no, we're just kind of hanging out, meaning like taking our time. And he went into like, well, you can't really hang out here, we need to turn the tables, like blah blah blah. And there was like nobody else there. Like there were 3 other people in this restaurant for like it could hold like 20 probably tables. So it was just kind of a little off-putting and interesting. And then, you know, that gives Kyle anxiety. So then he was like, okay, we got to go. He wants us out of here. And I was like, Kyle, I'm not even done eating yet. so that was kind of funny. And then we got a ride to Mount Shasta where our hotel is. And we went to the grocery store and resupplied. And then came back to the hotel. And they let us check in early, which was super nice. Because check-in was 3 o'clock and they let us check in at noon. And yeah, we slept for a really long time. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting because like I think other hikers are skipping even further ahead than we are to Ashland, which is another, I don't know, that's in Oregon, so that's like skipping almost all of Northern California. So we're gonna try and do it tomorrow and we're gonna see how it goes. Watching some Food Network, drinking some wine. Cheers. All right, we're checked out of the hotel. We're just going through our food and we're gonna get some lunch and then we're gonna head it back out on trail. But we're also working on some postcards to our family and friends and Patreon supporters if you guys are interested in getting postcards from us. All right, we're walking around town. I was able to edit and upload some videos, which takes some time in town. I'm not gonna lie, like it does, you know, take some effort to upload those and wait around for them to be uploaded, make this stupid little thumbnail and stuff like that. So we took a couple hours and did that in the postcards, and we're trying to figure out where we want to get lunch and then we're gonna head out. So also there's another fire in Oregon that we're gonna have to skip like 100 miles, and I have no control over my facial expressions or like my emotion. So I was editing some videos and you can definitely tell like when I'm sad or disappointed or when something's really hard, and it's really hard to hide it for me. We went a little overboard for lunch. Mm-hmm. Got some cake. Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real?
Yeah.
No, there's still cameras.
Yeah. We actually saw a bird in South Lake Tahoe that did not look real. So I guess I'm kind of jumping on that bandwagon. It looked real creepy. Okay, PCT Canada. Here we go. All right, we're back on trail, and guess what? We have trees with leaves on them.
Leafy trees.
Leafy trees. We haven't seen this in 3 months almost.
Is Wisconsin?
Yeah.
No, we saw it in town sometimes.
But like no like forest of like maples. I think this is a maple. I think there's probably some oak around. There's whatever these trees are. So we've been pretty much in mostly pine when we see any sort of big trees like this, or short shrubs. So short shrubs, short shrubs.
The only problem with being here though is it's humid now.
Yeah, we're really warm. I like decided it's too hot to even wear a hat. That's how like warm and humid it is. It's not like the desert heat. It's just like humid heat, kind of like Wisconsin. So took my hat off because we're in enough shade for now. Also, one other thing is we're going up like 4,000 feet in 20 miles. And I think that's why people are skipping up to Ashland, because this is a pretty big climb and I didn't know it until we're out here and Kyle told me. So it's probably not the reason because there is smoke, but it is also a decent climb out of town, and if people could skip it, maybe they would. Castle Craig's Wilderness, Shasta Trinity National Forest. Nice. So somebody we know, that U-Haul van, offered to slack pack like a bunch of hikers and said to come down here and there'd be a U-Haul van. Right now we're the only ones and there are a ton of people ahead of us. So this is seeming more and more like a murder plot.
Down here.
Oh, okay. But it was funny to get to the parking lot and see nobody in just a murder style van. Like, you know, it said U-Haul all over it, but if it said free candy, it probably would have said like something similar. But there's people. I'm gonna slack pack tomorrow, which means we're only gonna carry like our pack and water and some snacks for the day. And we're actually taking our sleeping bag just in case we don't make it to where the next stop is. I don't think it's necessary, but also my sleeping bag is new and I love it, so I don't really want to leave it with a stranger. So we're taking our sleeping bag and tent just for today, and then if it works out well, we might leave it the next couple of days, because it sounds like they're gonna slack pack all the way to Etna, which is about 100 miles away. So we're hoping to do it in like 3.5 days, which would be amazing, but I'm not sure if I can keep this up, so we're gonna do it tomorrow and see how it goes. And we're excited about it because it'll be our first 30, although it's slack packing, so yeah, we'll see. So this is late start, and our boyfriend, one of them rented the U-Haul, so they're real cool. We're really excited to do this. And if everything goes well, I think I might see if he wants to pick up some pizzas or something and do some trail magic and spend that Patreon money. So that would be really cool because there's quite a few backpackers or PCT hikers that are going to be around doing this slack packing. Ooh, mosquito. So yeah, we'll be able to finally provide some trail magic. Woohoo!